Hey everyone, it's Teddy, aka James Kazal on MTGO, coming back to play more Legacy Magic, and today I will be playing Legacy Doomsday. It's a deck that's been featured a few times before on the channel, and it's a very powerful deck and a serious contender these days in the metagame. Now, these videos come out a little bit later after the fact, so this is sometime after I had a pretty crazy weekend. I top 8'd two challenges consecutively, or not really consecutively. One was Friday and the next was Sunday, coming in second place, then third place with Grixis Control. And it gave me that first little taste of power and success that has kind of eluded me for a lot of my Magic career because I haven't really been good at it. So I want to kind of try and capitalize on those good feelings, and I plan to go to Eternal Weekend, and I think it would make most sense to play a deck on a Legacy power level. So I'm planning on playing Doomsday at Eternal Weekend 2024. Unless I make it to 1,000 subs before then. Then I'll play Grixis Control. You have my word. But until then, I'm bringing Doomsday because it's a super powerful deck, and it can't be that hard to get all these reps, right? If you're not familiar with the deck, it's a super powerful deck that seeks to annihilate your own library with this card, Doomsday. Search your library for 5 cards, exile the rest, put them in any order, and then you lose half your life. Sure. And then you just make a beeline to a Thought's Oracle, which says you win the game if your devotion to blue is greater than or equal to the number of cards in your library. Shouldn't be too hard to do with these cyclers like Street Wraith and Edge of Autumn, where you sacrifice land and draw a card, or pay 2 life and draw a card. Then you're casting Thassa's Oracle, often uncounterably with Cavernous Souls, and you win the game. Easy, right? Well, not really. There's a lot of things that can get in your way. Opponents can just bring your life total to 0. It's pretty easy to do when you're annihilating half your life total and they're really aggressive and cheap threats in Legacy. Or sometimes they have counter magic and they have ways of slowing you down so you can't get to your cavern in time. Maybe your margins are thin and you can't turn one card into 2. There's no deep analysis in this list. There's just a lot of complications. So while it may look pretty simple on the surface, there are a lot of things that can go wrong. And part of what makes Doomsday such a complicated deck is that so many different tools at your disposal and ways to just get over the line no matter how thin your resources. Cards like Unearth can also help you with that. Yeah, it should just be a good puzzle box time. See what happens with this. This is a pretty basic list that I kind of just threw together from some remnants. Ethan Formicella or Monkeys Can't Cry has been a huge influence, as well as Eureka, Michael Reed, 2 incredible players I have a lot of respect for, and I love their decks and their contributions to Doomsday. Over in the sideboard, you won't find much to kind of combat opponents' plans as much as a juke, as you would say. We have these really powerful creatures like Barragoyf and Psychic Frog. Barragoyf you can even Dark Ritual out on turn 1, and Psychic Frog is just like the new hotness in Legacy. And Murktide Regent, really difficult to interact with if you're not prepared for it. Dodges Fatal Push, dodges most damage removal. It's a huge creature. And then we also have Jace, Wielder of Mysteries, which can basically hopefully win and grind your matchups. I feel like if you're able to get into a grindy spot, stick a Jace, and then just resolve a Doomsday at any point, you're very likely not going to have to pass the turn in that case, because it's a bit like Laboratory Maniac. If you draw a card when your library has no cards in it, you win instead of losing. Kind of cool. Rounding out the sideboard, we have an Orcish Bowmasters. That card is always good to have access to. And then Surgical, gotta fight those graveyard decks. Or Scamnator is still super popular. So yeah, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you like the Doomsday content. Or if you don't like it, you can also like or dislike, comment, and subscribe. And just remember, this is what I'm playing at Eternal Weekend. It's gonna happen unless I make it to 1,000 subs, and then I'll bring Grixis Control. Alright, let's go play. Alright, we're on the play in round number 1. Opponent wishing me good luck. I'm gonna need it. Let's mulligan this hand. Man, I saw these cool black cards and was like... Also, mismatched Thoughtseize? What is going on right now? 1 second. Okay. We're stuck with this for now, but... Dang, I hate it how that happens. Keep this hand. Bottom of the cavern. kick things off with a Thoughtseize. We're up against Cephalid Breakfast. We should be able to go faster than them. That Narcomoeba is not what they want in their hand, I'll tell you that. And they're not exposing the Nomads either. Which is good for us, because we don't want to take an extra point of damage every turn. We really don't. Take the land. And I'll Thoughtseize again. A lot of good draws from here. Take Nadu. Not only is it a blue card, but it's strong. Opponent says brutal. Indeed, it is brutal. Bending the Oracle, yeah, you don't want to draw that. All the cards that should be in your graveyard are ending up in your hand. Alright, Dark Ritual. Force of Will, not great. I'm going to cycle this. Another Thoughtseize, not good. This is a bit shit. Shuko. Narcomoeba. I was afraid they were going to cast a Illusionist there. Ponder. Alright. I mean, it's not great. But I feel like they're playing around Bowmasters. That Street Wraith should tell them that. Something is wrong, though. Take the Ponder. I don't have much time to set up here, but these are the cards I would need. So, yeah. Guess I just go off with Thoughtseize next turn. Thoughtseize protection. Probably no Street Raids are allowed. Alright. I guess take Prismatic Ending. Dark Ritual. Now we'll Doomsday. Seeing as we only have 1 mana available to us, we need to use Lion's Eye Diamond. So we'll also get Consider, Brainstorm, our other edge, Thassa's Oracle, and that's 5 cards. So the way this will work is that I'll put Oracle on bottom, and then we'll Brainstorm into Consider, Edge, and LED. Now we'll Brainstorm, putting back Force and Consider. Cast Lion's Eye Diamond. Now we're going to hold priority, sacrifice this land, and make blue, blue, blue. So we can cast the Consider we're about to draw. Consider will Surveil away, Force a Will, and we'll cast Thassa's Oracle. Textbook game there. I think opponent could have won if they were more aggressive, but I also understand playing around ubiquitous cards like Orcish Bowmasters. So here at this junction, they might decide to side out like all of their creature removal, and then we can swoop in and get Psychic Frog, but I think on the draw that's not going to be that effective. I'd rather just kind of take some blanket cards that are pretty effective and trim on weaker cards like Daze and Lotus Petal. Maybe Personal Tutor. Let's really get them thinking I have no creature sub-theme going on here. This hand is not good enough. This hand is very much good enough. We'll keep in bottom Underground Sea. Alright, Rainforest go. Edge. It's very close to a win. I mean, part of me wants to just surgical anything I can, get the lay of the land, and see if I can just go off and win. We can do the exact same thing as last game. Dark Ritual and Doomsday with 1 blue up, cycle into Brainstorm, etc., etc. Because Consign will give us the last card we need. And our draw step as well. I mean, it's pretty unhinged. It's pretty damn unhinged. Some backup would be nice. Double cycler. That might allow us to actually win with a Cavern of Souls even. Let's try and get them with a few less cards in hand before we do something so crazy. Or a better extraction target than Misty Rainforest. Or Windswept Heath, you know, just something like that. Cabal Therapy, that one is fine by me. I rather like extracting that one, actually. You know you want to cast the Nadu. I probably could have paid black for that. But I also want to beat Flusterstorm. Veil. So they'd have to brainstorm into a force. And then they're pitching their illusionist if they don't also brainstorm into another blue card. I'm gonna go for it. I'm going for it. They had the combo, they didn't go for it. But I'm gonna go for it. Let's go for it. Brainstorming now is interesting. Oh shit, they hit. Okay. Well, if they turn around and go off in response, I'll just consign. And can't veil that. You can't veil that. They're gonna cantrip. So we know these three cards are still in orbit, right? Yeah, they force pitch force. So I know their hand. We'll just let them do the thing right now. Yeah, sure. Now, Veil would be extra busted if it said that your triggered abilities also couldn't be countered. Consign should be on their mind. It's in their deck. I should start yielding. Oh, they're done. Oh, they're going to try and aggro me? You're going to try and aggro me? Oh, they're checking to see if I'm F6'd. There's the Oracle. You can give the illusion of being F6'd by setting up these yields. Ooh, shit. You got me. Yeah, why stop now? Can't be countered. Tough world for Thassa's Oracle decks out there. I say that as one. Alright, here's round number 2. We're on the play. Let's jam. This hand has a lot of selection. The Brainstorm plus Misty Rainforest deal is one of my favorite deals. We'll consider on turn 1. And look at all these Cabal rituals. A bit of a lesser ritual compared to Dark Ritual, but you can take what you can get. Once Upon a Time. Someone told me that Once Upon a Time decks are buys for Doomsday. But that's not really true, because they could have Endurance. Seems like no matter what deck I play, I'm doomed to have Endurance be my worst enemy. Grixis Control, Endurance is my worst enemy. Doomsday, Endurance could be your worst enemy. Lotus Petal, Bennett. Ooh, nice. Personal Tutor, ooh, nicer. Okay, if I don't get wastelanded, this is a win. This is a win. Next turn. Right? Yeah. Full Cabal Ritual into Doomsday. Maybe we'll have the time to beat an Endurance as well. We're not really under a lot of pressure right now. Oh shit, never mind. We're under a fair amount of pressure. Maybe not the most on planet Earth, though. It's not like the most pressure on planet Earth, you know? Could do the F6 check. Are they really going to be able to deal 10 damage? 10 damage is so much. Well, they could natural order for Crater Hoof. Does that mean I need to put Force of Will and Reach on top of my deck? And that's just a way to beat, what's it called anyways? Endurance. If it turns out I don't need it, I could surveil it away. If I put sewers into my pile. That's not really how it works, though, because I'm going to have to shuffle if I get sewers. It's not how it works at all. I'm going to brainstorm. Not F6'd. Thought Seize and Force of Will. Well, one of these is a little more useful than the other, so I think I'll put those two back and then... Or wait, no, I can put back Cabal Ritual. Don't need two of those. And then Force of Will. We'll go off next turn with Thoughtseize. Okay, this is what I was talking about. So is Craterhoof lethal? Everyone gets +3/+3. So Craterhoof hits for 8. White hits for 6. Reclaimer hits for 6. That's 18. I go to pretty much dead. I mean, what else am I supposed to do? Maybe they'll just get a Traxa. I don't know. Do these decks play Craterhoof? Yeah, they do. Oh, I also didn't do the math right. That's a cool 20 damage right there. Well, fuck me. Found the Force off that Brainstorm, but not the blue card. Okay. It's fine, it's fine. Consign would have done pretty good there. Are they going to be able to beat Barragoyfs and Psychic Frogs? Why does blue have the best creatures these days? A bit embarrassing for the green deck, really. Don't need Cavernous Holes. If only I didn't have to care about Endurance. But I actually didn't think I was in that much danger. I thought I could afford to pass the turn. And I was wrong. I was just wrong. And then also let's have Unearth not be part of the plan right now. Even though it synergizes pretty nicely with these creatures. Oh shit. 61 cards? Oh good, okay. Dang, no. I thought I caught it, and then... Yeah, crap. 61 cards in your combo deck, just what you want, right? Keep this. I feel like Daze will really mess with them. On turn 1, and then after that it'll probably be terrible. That's okay. Because I'm going to try and ponder into Doomsday here. Miss. Shuffle that. Great. I think Ponder is better in Grixis control. Just find things I want in that deck. Whereas here, honestly, I don't really care if they Thoughtseize me. My hand is so terrible. They'll probably take Fatal Push. Or if they can't handle a fast progression, they might take Dark Ritual. But it's not even that fast, you know? If they have Surgical Extraction, they might take Oracle. They don't. Well, thank goodness for that. Well, it turns out they made quite a sage move there. Cast Oracle. Put Ponder on top. If they Thoughtseize me again, I'll be a little sad. The Little Lair. X can't be 0 to avoid any feel-bads. I animated my land and it just died? What the heck? Alright. Send it. We'll go Oracle, Thoughtseize, Edge, Wraith, play around that Pithing Needle, and the Unearth that I boarded out. Take another Edge. My Devotion is so good right now that I might even be able to beat a Endurance outright. And we'll pass after that. Springheart and MTGO. Not sure what good that's going to do right now, but I think I ponder right now, because if I thought seize right now, they can still find another endurance. And we'll just fatal push there. Don't want them powering out a Gaia's Cradle type situation. Bajuka Bog to the yard. Yeah, it's probably pretty against what they're trying to do if they have endurance right now. White. Wisely holding up that 1 mana, unfortunately. Okay. Now they have 3. Suppose all you can really do is cast the spells you have. Alright, Thought sees you. Oh, wow. What a surprise. So, it's a random order. I could hit my land and haven't made a land drop, so might as well do that, right? Or wait, that just gave me another card to work through. That was stupid. Oh my god. Okay. Go for it. Take your Crater Hoof. Oh wow, they ended up with both of their Green Sun targets. Alright, there's Oracle. Well, by my count, my loyalty still outstrips your, yeah, this still works. I have another Oracle. I guess normally it wouldn't, but what can you do? Things just worked out for us that game. Murktide Regent. Let's just go full awesome creatures and then take a value Planeswalker too. Why not? Has a lot of loyalty. Take Orcish Bowmasters. Go down to 2 thought or 1 Thoughtseize is good, and then oh, the Cavern did make it out. Oh, that's right. The whole problem was that it was 61 cards. Go down to 2 days then, and then bring back Unearth. I will keep Dark Ritual though, because like Dark Ritual Barrogoyf on turn 1 is very powerful and cool. This hand seems really good if I just find like a land. And opponent's taking a mulligan. Let's try and leverage this. Ignoble Hierarch. I could push that. Street Wraith. Especially on a mulligan. If they have to fight for their resources, I feel like we'd be in pretty good shape by preventing that from happening. Yeah, they have to Green Sun for 1. Well, they do have another land, though. So maybe it wasn't that great after all. Maybe I didn't do such a great thing after all. But how are they going to like Psychic Frog? I don't think they're going to like it at all. They might really dislike it, actually. The Smacker of Endurances. Springheart and MTGO. Pretty good card. I'll have to fly away over it. Oh, great. What the hell is this? Natural order? Beautiful. I guess I should try and hit an out here. Nope. Great. I've never felt so fucked before. I mean, maybe I'll just go off and win in response. It's not like the craziest it tracks a hit. Like, do they want natural order or do they want Thoughtseize? They're getting a fetch land unless they want a backup Cradle. Or do they want Green Sun Zenith? I don't know. What do you want? Cradle, Thoughtseize, white. This person clearly knows a lot more about Cradle control than I do. Alright. Gods be good. Gods were pretty good. Please don't have an endurance. Oh, wait. It'd have to be their last card. It'd have to be their frickin' last card. I'd lose my mind if it was. Okay, so these are the 3 cards we're gonna brainstorm into. I need consider. And I guess I'll just take another cycle or two. Or no, Oracle. Yeah, Oracle's already there. I'm just gonna take a Street Wraith. I don't know why. Okay, hopefully I didn't screw this up. I really hope I didn't screw this up. Although I already have one Devotion to Blue here, which is kind of nice. Makes me feel a little good. But that LED, if they do have Endurance, like, we're just, like, so fucked. I'm swearing too much. I'm gonna get demonetized. Just kidding, I don't get any money from these. Okay. Okay, they're F6'd. We're good. We're good, we're good, we're good. Close one. I could have discarded the extraneous cards to Frog, actually. That would have been a good use of resources. But I was just too scared. Alright. Feeling good. Here we go for match number 3. We're on the play again. I feel like we've been crushing. We have mana, and my favorite brainstorm shuffle situation, and a cycler. The Lotus Petal would let us win on the spot if we hit a Doomsday. But I guess so would making our second land drop, so that doesn't really apply. Flooded Strand go. I'm playing blue-white control. Miracles. Oh, maybe they are. Maybe you're playing blue-white control. Miracles. No shuffle. I'll go ahead and surveil. Very cool Tempest Island over there. Tempest was a mythical set when I first started playing. Been that. I started playing around Odyssey, and my cousin would tell me about Tempest and Urza's Saga, just these busted sets from yesteryear. There's the Doomsday. I don't have force backup yet, though. Do I even do it then? I don't think so. Might as well see if I draw a blue card for force. And if I could go off or cast Doomsday with force backup, I wouldn't have force backup when I go for the win, since LED would require me to discard my hand. It's also a Simic deck. Oh, this is Breakfast again? Okay, well, now I feel like they're a little less likely to have Force of Will, I will say. Alright. What's the play here? Top deck a blue card? I think that's the play. Help! Alright. Do I play this Petal out? No, because I need something to... I need some brainstorm fodder. Shoot. Does that mean I crack this first? No, it doesn't matter. I could crack it afterwards if this resolves. And then the last 4 cards in my deck would be like Oracle, LED, Consider. Oh wait, yeah, that doesn't really work, right? Or does it? Well, actually, yeah, because I'm cycling. Well, I'd have to hit Brainstorm because I'm pitching that one? Okay. Whatever, whatever, whatever. Tell me I'm wrong. Explain to me how wrong I am. Doomsday? Also, we can take a less risky line. I have 2 mana. Why don't I just get all my cyclers? Let's go like that. Yeah. 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 Oh, I also have this Lotus Petal. But then I won't have extra mana if I Brainstorm as well. Yeah, let's just use that as a way to beat Daze if they have that. I think this is good. Tell me why I'm wrong. Okay. And I have force backup. It's resolving. It resolved! Okay. So we won on turn 3, and we were able to figure out what my opponent's playing as well. I have to consider this an unparalleled success. Consign, surgical, the Peach, and then good luck, Frog. Then we just trim the little shitties. One Cabal Ritual, one Lotus Petal, a Thoughtseize, and maybe even a land. I feel like I have been flooding a lot. Is that even true? No. I forgot about Personal Tutor as a member of the Little Shitties Club. It's hard out here for a Thassa's Oracle deck. I think this hand's pretty good. Uncountable Frog. Or Send It. Any Cantrip. Or Cycler is a super live draw. They might have a little goldfish of their own, though. If they cast an Illusionist next turn, I'm going to have to draw something pretty good here. Land is not it. Are they really going to try and go off then to me, though, with 7 cards in hand? We'll see. Going to combat first, but that doesn't mean anything. Oh, okay. They might have a really speculative hand and are just like waiting for... Oh my god. Oh my god. Do I just send it? Do I just send it? I don't think I do. But I feel like the second they draw a land, they're going to cast Oracle and win. Would it be that bad if I sent it? I think it'd be pretty bad. Just play an uncounterable Psychic Frog. Give them a few things to deal with here. I'm not going to try and just play out my whole hand, you know? This is officially plan B now, though. Like, I am going to send it. I will send it. I like sending it. Oh, they might have Fluster. I think that's why you'd hesitate over a Dark Ritual. Oh, Orm's Chant? That's fine. Kind of. Now this Petal is kind of stranded, but... no matter. I think it's better than them, like, protecting their win and going off, you know? Could be a lot worse. Alright. I jump the Frog and swing for 1. Draw a hopefully very relevant card. No. Should have cut a land. Brainstorm. Yep. Scary stuff. I mean, I can send it again next turn. But I'm also not convinced they don't have more counter magic. And Frog is nothing but upside when you have Doomsday resolved. You can kick off your pile without spending any mana. Or cards in hand. These card advantage engines are just too much. Oh no, did they miss on land? Off their Brainstorm? No, they did not. Okay, we can definitely expect a win next turn from the Cephalid player. Alright, here we go. Oh my god. These draws could not have been any worse. Any worse at all. I could have probably gone full aggro and just discard my whole hand and maybe have done better. Disgraceful. Doomsday. Resolved. Not sure what to make of that. But yeah, I should definitely try and set up a win here. And I suppose that I have an extra card granted to me via Psychic Frog. Does that mean I can also Thoughtseize? Not really. Well, actually, yes, it does. Thoughtseize, Lion's Eye Diamond, Edge, Oracle, Street Wraith? Is that how we're going to do it? I think so. So, I connect with Frog. cast Thoughtseize. If the coast is clear... Oh wait, no, this doesn't work. This doesn't work at all. I would need to... Yeah, to keep the chain going, I would need to draw... I need to, like, brainstorm to turn a bunch of cards into other cards. I mean, it's not a horrible idea. I have an extra mana, so I could pick up Brainstorm off Psychic Frog. Oh, but I need to cast Brainstorm before LED. I'm trying to cast Brainstorm off LED. So maybe that does work. There will be a crux, though, where they can counter magic and stop me. But it doesn't seem like they really have it, you know? I feel like they would have countered the Doomsday. Usually they try to counter the Doomsday. But yeah, what if I just pick up LED with Frog, cast LED, crack it for blue while I'm cycling, and then Brainstorm. But that doesn't really work because I discard my whole hand, right? So that only end up with one card. Doesn't work. Sorry, folks, doesn't work. Nothing works. I have this infuriating mana here that I can't use. Or I could Brainstorm first and then discard Thassa's Oracle and then crack Diamond for black so I could cast Thoughtseize and Unearth. No, that doesn't work because I'm still cracking the darn Diamond. We're just going to send it. We're just going to send it. But it's crazy because I feel like, well, yeah, I'm getting the second card off Psychic Frog. It's just weird. I don't usually have so many useless cards in hand. That's why my brain is like, does not compute. All right, we're just going to jam. It's going to be great. Let's get a feel for things here. They're still not doing anything. Still not doing anything, alright. Drawing a card. Well, that part went well. Alright. Now it's time to reveal the Emperor has no clothes. Deep Analysis would have been pretty nice here, right? I don't think they could have read that I had just nothing good in my hand, right? So if they counter me here, just gotta say GG's, but it looks like we got there. Whew. Alright, well, we are 3-0. So far, my decision to take this to Eternal Weekend is completely vindicated. Here we go for match number 4 up against Achilles 27, who usually plays Cradle Control. So I'll be happy for this fast hand that can beat an Endurance. They're not playing Cradle Control, are they? That's a tropical island right there. I suppose I'll ponder and find out. Backup Doomsday. We're also short a mana source here. What's going on? Okay, looks like 4-color control or something. I'm just going to continue pretending to be a Grixis control for a minute here. We don't really care about force. Another Thoughtseize. We need to find a land. Crap. Shuffle that. No. I can't believe this. This is so upsetting. Well, they don't find anything useful off the Surveil. They bend of swords there. No wasteland, thank goodness. Alright, help me out here. Shoot. Ponder. Okay, cool. And double cycle. I think that should do it. Yeah, I'd rather have that than the Lotus Petal. Thoughtseize you again. Please don't wasteland me. It's like the same hand. I'll take the force again. I can daze for free because making a land drop is not part of the plan. Or an additional land drop, rather. Alright, here goes nothing. Okay, I resolved hella fast. Oracle, Wraith, Wraith, Lion's Eye Diamond, and consider. I mean, it is risky, but I think they definitely would have countered already if they could. I think we're good. And we have to beat swords. So, yeah. There's no sense in, like, making a little pile. It's like... Okay, now we cast diamond. Then we'll cycle this, holding priority, and then we add blue. Show off our force backup. Cast consider. Might as well bin the street wraith. Boom. Does it work? One unknown over there. Is it endurance? You can tell me if it's endurance. It resolves. Does the trigger resolve? It does. Alright. 4-color control. Does not seem like it's going to be easy to win. This is going to be tough. I'm going to take the creatures. I'm going to take Duress. I'm going to take Jace. I'm going to take Flusterstorm. And maybe even a Murktide Regent. Who knows? Can they afford to play Wasteland? They're not a Yorion deck and they're playing 4 colors. That would be insane to me. So I'm going to cut the swamp, but see what happens. And yeah, I feel like you should just never cut diamond. Because what if you get in that sweet little pocket, you find an avenue to win. You're going to want that diamond. I feel like all their removal is exile. So let's move Unearth out as well. Still 3 more cuts. It could be another personal tutor. Or I might not need this Murktide Regent. Yeah, Murktide Regent's not really a value creature, so the thought of like using that effectively against a Sword to Plowshares deck seems almost impossible. And then maybe we cut an Oracle because of that. Or we could also trim on days. We're on the draw. And they're going to take it slow. So yeah, I'll go down to 1 days and then keep 2 petals just in case we can like play turn 1 Psychic Frog against their deck when they side out their removal. But they might not even do that, who knows. This hand doesn't really do anything. It has 2 cards you don't want in your hand, so it's really kind of like a mold of 5. Mulligan. Much better. We'll bottom the Oracle. And probably pitch Personal Tutor to force. I'm not really looking for like a beeline to the combo. If they deal with Frog first, then maybe. Ponder's good. No shuffle over there. Alright. Jace. Nice. That is a value play. +1 draw card. It's not bad. Really not bad. Lavinia. 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 Yeah, I think this is okay to happen. Right? I can just shuffle away Force of Will. Lavinia. Let's brainstorm now. Could have dazed it. I feel stupid. Crap. Redraw. Should I duress before committing that frog too? Yeah, they might actually prepare to fight something completely different if I duress them and then cast Personal Tutor. Leovold. Leovold! Take Ponder. Right? No, take Lorraine Revealed. Although I do want them to cast Leovold next turn, so I can daze it. So maybe that was a mistake. Or they weren't going to do that next turn anyways, yeah. Whatever. Leovold's the problem, though, as always. No shuffle. But yeah, no removal spells, as far as the eye can see here. Alright, we draw Doomsday. Cast Frog. Maybe they weren't expecting one of these. I'll be a little confused if they... Yeah, they kept, but they didn't keep a green source. So I'm guessing they found a way to fight my Doomsday, but my sleek little pivot may have come in the clutch here. Are they going to want to just toss Lavinia under the bus with Psychic Frog? Leyline Binding, that's fine, I suppose. Looks like combo's back on the menu. Keep. Or I could just cast Jace. I like that a little more, I think. But if I just cast Doomsday... I know they have a Leovold. What else do they have? Try and get some card advantage here. Okay. Last card's Leovold. I wish I could have dazed that, but Lavinia is rough. And I still have my Doomsday, so... Okay, they ripped Tameo. That's not the worst. The worst would be if they ripped a green source. So if I can dodge for one more turn... Or I could just Thoughtseize the Leovold. Then my margins will be very thin to win. It's kind of like, what am I betting on here, you know? Cast the Doomsday. Let's be real. Oracle does block Lavinia. So if they do play Leovold, the plan will have to be in 2 turns I can cast an Oracle. No, in 1 turn. That's still pretty bad. I feel like I should just jam. They have 1 draw step to make this work. If they draw a land, it can't be a green source. If they draw off Tameo, the clue generated... I wish I had a long goodbye. But then I'd have to draw another card anyways. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. Yeah, I think this is the way to go. I really do. Oh wait, hold on, shit. 7, attack me down to 5. And then yeah, I can Street Wraith twice. It's fine. It's gonna be fine. I can't Thoughtseize though, so that was silly. Losing my mind out here, but at least I beat like Leyline Binding. At least that. Oh shit. Oh shit. Alright, that's game. Ah, they had to hit that green source, didn't they? They just had to. Dang, Leovold. If I had more relevant cards in my hand, like Fatal Push or something like that, which I don't think is in my deck right now. No, it's not. But if it was, I could have generated a Revolt off Edge of Autumn. Now they've seen the Frog, but they left their Leyline Bindings in anyways, so... What's really the point? Just get Daze. We'll keep a smattering of creatures, but I'm much more interested in going very fast here. Yeah, turn 2 does not seem good enough. Dark Ritual does not help cast Jace at all. Yeah, I think once they get their mana underneath them and are able to cast all those crazy creatures, then what's even the point? We're on the play. Let's just go for it. Yep. That's what I'm talking about. Such a good hand. Underground Sea, go. Dark Ritual. Doomsday. Hopefully they don't have Fluster. Force of Will. Force of Will you. They have another Force. Great. Well, we're going to go up to 4 cards in hand now. One of them is a land. I feel like that was a pretty good 7. Felt like a pretty good 7 to me. I don't know. Let's Thoughtseize. Sure. Not good for me. Not good at all. Damn, I had my shot. They just had a hand with double Force of Will. On a 7? Yeah, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? That binding is irrelevant. I feel like I was so close to this one. Now I feel like a miracle needs to happen. Oh, I have Tameo now too. That is a lot of looks at good stuff. Yeah, this isn't a Dark Ritual or a Doomsday. I feel like we're just done. So close. So close. And I'm 3-0 and took game 1. That's kind of irrelevant. Street Wraith. I gotta shuffle that. Need like Dark Ritual and yeah, it's just over. Shoot. That was a really good hand they had. Alright, one more. Alright, we're on the draw against Bouncy again, Boba, who plays Stoneblade almost exclusively. And this hand is pretty slow. This one has like a lot of, has 2 cyclers, which is kind of cool. And pretty fast mana. Bottom of the Unearth. LED. Not too inspiring. Been that. End of turn Brainstorm. And a Ponder. Okay, no shuffle. Scalding Tarn. Force of Will. Well, kind of all ready to go. Well, actually that's not true. I need a blue card. But there's the Doomsday. I don't know. It does kind of feel like I'm ready to go, doesn't it? But I do want a blue card. That would make things a lot easier. I could maybe cycle for the blue card, look for it. Because Diamond's already in my hand. I can just kick things off with one cycler, make blue, blue, blue. Stoneforge. Yep. Don't have a lot of time to pull this off. So we better do it. Alright, shuffle away that land that's on top of my deck. Cycle Street Wraith, we miss. Great, but they are F6'd, so... Cast Doomsday. Oh wait, never mind, they're not F6'd anymore. But maybe they won't have a Force of Will? I don't know. I mean, yeah, let's just do that. Cycle Edge of Autumn. Cast Consider. Put that in my graveyard. Cycle. Cycle again. Cast Oracle. And we got there. Most of the time people will force the Doomsday. Because, yeah, it gets a little dangerous after that. With Cavernous Souls in the mix and all that. Let's go soft into that plan. But also, Stormforge Mystic kind of represents a very fast way to lose. Take a couple push, and then side out. the normal things. Still bummed about that double force hand out of the opponent. And the top decked green source. Oh, that wasn't that crazy. Top decking the green source was not that crazy. But maybe I should have thought seized. This hand really does not do anything. I guess. Couple cantrips, 3 lands, and a Doomsday. Not the worst. Bottom of the Oracle. Flooded Strand and go. Alright. Oh, there's a Dark Ritual. Let's see if I can find a little protection. No, but maybe they'll mess around with Bowmasters. I don't want to draw that Dark Ritual though. I'm going to shuffle. Fatal Push, not bad. Help buy some time. But we kind of just need to get there. Okay. Stoneforge. What is the get here? Cryptic Coat. Does that mean blue card for force? It could mean Kuldra's already stuck in their hand. We'll see. See if this works. Probably want to shuffle that pedal away. Okay, yep. Yeah, let's just hold on here. Counterbalance. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. And we never resolved anything ever again. Can't force it either, because I didn't hit a blue card. No way to shuffle. Feels like we're a bit fucked. But we know that one of their 3s is on top of their deck right now, so see if they try and counter this pedal. Okay, cool. And how about this? Cool. Cavern, for sure. Oracle, Oracle, and then Cyclers. They have a Cryptic Coat. They're drawing a Plains. Everything else is probably just going to get countered, so it works for me. Hopefully they can't put a big creature out. But we do have Fatal Push. So there's that. Okay, they're not casting Cryptic Coat for some reason. Let's pass. Might have been able to bait something with Dark Ritual, actually. Why not just try and cast both Oracles in one turn, right? That seems even better. Just cast Dark Ritual on the end step. I mean, one will be counterable, though. Counterbalance doesn't even matter here. Yeah. They saw it for what it was. Just some bait. Just some bait. Alright. One on top. Okay. Pass the counterbalance check. Force of will. See if this works. Uncounterable. Do they have consign or anything like that? If only this Fatal Push was a blue card. Okay, now what? Stifle? Yep. We lose. If I could have had 2 uncounterable Thassa's Oracles, that would have been something. Like if I had a blue card in hand to force back. But I did not get to choose that card. I guess I could have waited yet another turn, but then they could have sculpted as well. It's hard to say. Get those dazes back. Then yeah, I showed them a smattering of creatures. Let's hope they begin to respect them now. They also play back to basics, so I'm going to go without 1 Underground Sea right now. And then cut the Unearth. See how we do about that. Bowmasters can stay. This hand is uninspiring for sure. Mulligan. It sends it. Can't argue it doesn't send it. I'm gonna keep and just bet on them not finding what they need here. Alright, personal tutor. I wonder if I should send the Doomsday right now. We're just trying to win all in one go. Probably best to send it right now, right? Before they can even cantrip. Would they mulligan even lower? Okay, they found a force. Well, waiting another turn wouldn't have helped that. Just gotta see if I can rebuild. They pitched Snapcaster Mage. Sure. And they get Cryptic Coat. Man. Would it have killed you to get Cauldra? Keep that. I have to play around that consign. And dress down. Jesus. What a nightmare. Cryptic Coat is the threat, though. So that one has to go. Gonna have to settle in for a long game here. Might want that consider. Back to basics, huh? That's fine mostly, I think. Turns my lands into lotus petals. Counterbalance. Most annoying. Brainstorm, keep that. So their hand is dressed down consign. They better not have another one on top. Jace, that's even worse. I can't beat Jace. Oh man. So what? I need to ponder into force, pretty much. Okay. Oh wait, that doesn't work. Nah, forget it. I'm not coming back from that one. Oof. Good start, good run at the start, and then, as happens all too often with these events, I get thrown off by one game where I feel like I put it all into a win and got there, and then kind of got thrown off by one thing like a double force or something like that. So yeah, as always, gotta work on the mental. You just come at each game like it's the first one. But I love the deck. It's a lot of fun. Kind of out of my comfort zone, but I feel like if I'm gonna go to a big tournament or something like that, I should probably bring a legacy power level deck. Unless I get to 1k subs, and then I'll bring Grixis Control. Like I probably should. Alright, thanks for watching everyone. I'll see y'all next time.